What's up, everybody? We're back again. More Dark Souls.
Yeah.
Hello.
Bound.
There we go.
And Dingus is
Bound.
about to go fuck some shit up.
Fuck some more shit up. Fuck a lot of
Gee,
shit up.
I wonder if there's
hopefully.
anything there. I can't tell.
Gee, why do these things look so familiar?
Jinkies.
All right, Velma.
Oh, actually, speaking of Velma, I saw, what was it?
Velma's hot in the movie?
No, well, not that.
Not just
but
that.
You know, on Facebook, there's like those new things that are popping up, like 20 facts you didn't know about. Insert topic here.
You mean
Yeah.
clickbait?
Basically, but not
Some
really.
of them are true. Some of them are actually pretty cool.
There was one for Scooby-Doo. Like, just Scooby-Doo in general, not like just like the movie.
Not the
or
movie or the actors.
And one of them was like,
Nice job.
Oh my god, that's a lot of souls.
But,
one of them
continue.
was like, while it was speculated that Fred and Daphne would always leave to go and have sex,
No, yeah, they would always do that.
it was actually just because the writers preferred writing for Shaggy, Scooby, and Velma.
Well,
So
I
they
could
would just focus on them.
I could understand that. They were the more interesting of the group. I mean, Shaggy's awesome. Scooby's awesome. Velma was just very cool. I liked them a lot. I like it when they made a pup named Scooby-Doo. That was a fun show. I liked
love
that a
that
lot.
show.
The theme song was just more catchy. Not anything against the original Scooby-Doo.
No.
I mean, I commend that one greatly. That's a great one.
Fuck
But
your
pup named
pops.
Scooby-Doo was just like 90s up the wazoo.
It's an 80s show, actually.
Really?
I think it was the late 80s, like 88.
Oh.
That
I always
show
thought
came
that
out.
that was a 90s show because that was when I obviously.
Well, that's when
So-
we saw it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's when we watched it. Yeah,
That's
but
cool.
I'm pretty sure it was like 88 through 89 or something.
Anybody here rocking an ascot anymore? Anyone gonna rock that ascot?
Let it die.
No, please
Just-
let
Just
it
let
die.
it die.
Come on, Fred used to rock that like a player.
It's
He-
dead. Stop.
It was the 70s. Of course he could. Let him rock it. It's the 70s. We're in 2016. I think it's dead now.
But speaking of Scooby-Doo, you know what movie was really good? The first animated one. I don't think it was the first, but
No,
the one that came out in the 90s or late or early 2000s,
probably was the
Zombie Island.
That was the first one.
That was the first Scooby-Doo. The live-action movie?
No.
The animated one.
Oh, yeah. All right. Now
The
I
one
know
with
what
the
you're
awesome soundtrack.
talking about. Yep, now I remember.
You remember that one song that would come on when like the zombies first attacked or whatever? That song was awesome.
You know, honestly, it's been so long since I've seen it. I don't remember.
It was a good. If I knew the words, I would do it. There wasn't even really that many words. It was mostly just awesome guitar, but it was so cool. I love that movie. Like I wish that Scooby Doo would make a comeback. I heard that it's still going on.
Don't talk about the new Scooby-Doo show. It's horrible.
Nah, okay.
It's just the art direction itself makes it terrible. I don't even.
Is it just as bad as Sonic Boom?
Sonic.
No, it's
Boom.
fucking worse than Sonic Boom,
Wow.
art direction wise.
Well, I remember all the special guests that used to be on Scooby Doo. I remember when Batman and Robin. The Adam
when
West Batman and
that
Robin.
was like, I think that was the second Scooby-Doo show after Where Are You?
Yeah, I love that because like Adam West Batman would show up and just be like, "Well, we're here to help you guys solve this crazy mystery."
I can't remember if Kiss was on that show at some
They
point.
were.
They were.
They had
They
a
were.
yeah.
It was the newer Scooby-Doo though,
Hmm.
because they went down to Australia and Kiss was there.
That's awesome. I remember
then-
when Johnny Bravo crossed over with them. That was an interesting episode. I
Don
liked it.
Knotts.
Don Knotts. Wow. Yes. Oh,
was there
man.
really a Don Knotts Scooby-Doo? episode?
Yeah.
Cameos back then were strange, but hey, Don Knotts. Why not?
He was his. I think wasn't he his character from
What, the Andy?
yeah, the Griffith Show.
Yes.
Was he?
Yes, he
He
was.
was.
Yep.
He was in the attire.
He's
It's pretty
Barney
funny.
Fife? Are you kidding?
Well, it wasn't Barney. He was Don Knotts, but he's just in the outfit.
Oh,
Yeah, it was pretty cool. That show was pretty fun. I used to love watching Scooby Doo, even though like I would look at it, my mom would be like, "Yeah, there might be some new episodes coming on," and like I would clearly tell as a kid that this show is from like the 70s.
Nail. Kick their ass.
my mom hated Scooby-Doo.
Why? Why
She
would you
just-
hate
she
Scooby
hated,
Doo?
She hated Scooby-Doo. She still hates Scooby-Doo.
Did she not like it because there was probably a lot of weed references?
No, I think it was more because of the laugh track.
Well then,
She just thought it made it
Oh,
so
you mean the
stupid.
classic laughter that would always show up in the background whenever Fred would say something?
Yeah, because
kinda
for whatever
silly.
reason they decided to put a laugh track on Scooby-Doo.
Yeah, that
I
never
didn't
made
hate
sense.
that.
I don't hate it. It just doesn't make much sense.
It doesn't, but hey, it was when I was a kid, I enjoyed it. I would sit there and be like, oh, that's funny. Pretend there was a studio audience. Yeah, fat lady.
Oh, does she have a book?
Yep.
She does have a book. So she's gonna try and kill you with literacy.
Can
again.
you visceral her? I don't remember.
Yes.
Yeah,
You
you
can?
can visceral
Okay.
anybody probably.
Yeah, fuck you.
Come on.
So she doesn't want to let. Oh.
Oh.
There you go.
There we go. Take that, Aunt Jemima.
Get visceraled.
Aunt Jemima.
She's like the demonic Aunt Jemima.
You definitely called her that the first time we faced her too, didn't you?
Did I? I don't
I
remember.
think so.
Don't think he did.
No?
No.
No,
I
that
don't
sounds
remember.
new.
I don't
I
remember.
could swear I've heard you say it before though.
I've called enemies in the past Aunt Jemima in other games because they look like her, but I've never called this enemy that.
That's racist.
No, not even. It has nothing to do with the black. It just has something. It
black.
just.
Quote unquote the black.
It has nothing to do with that. Just I've seen some characters like the lady, like the lady from Tom and Jerry. Their owner at one point was a black lady.
No, that was the maid, and that was specifically racist.
Oh, I thought that was like
No,
their
that
owner.
was the maid.
I did not know that. Well, I used to call
Come here,
her
you
Aunt
big son
Jemima
of a bitch.
too. And you know something I saw that scared me on DeviantArt again. This I did not even mean to find. This was just there, and it just popped up randomly. We were talking about Courage the Cowardly Dog on like earlier episodes of this game, I think, and there was a picture of Muriel and.
Oh,
She
I don't
was,
even want to know where this is going.
She no, it's actually not horribly like obscene. It's just rather just like okay, I can't watch the cartoon
disturbing.
right. But it was her in a what do you call the thing the robe that you put on to cook or whatever, so you don't get like stuff on you or whatever.
An apron?
Apron, there you go. You sit there and she has the apron on. The only thing is she's not wearing anything underneath the apron, and in quotations it says now we know why Houston stuck with Muriel. She thick as fuck. And I'm just like,
oh my god!
I'm just
I
like,
wish I could see that picture just to understand. Like, I can visualize that in my mind, but it's just like
now when you look at Muriel after that, you just sit there and you go, man, I can't watch this anymore because the only thing you picture is her basically naked in an apron now with a big booty.
Whoever's editing this video, don't put that picture up on screen.
no.
Yeah, no, I won't.
Put this one up instead. Here you go. Yeah, this is what makes the new Scooby-Doo so bad.
Nope, fuck that.
Exactly.
Fuck that. Rick, Chris,
Let me see.
it's pretty bad.
Oh god, it's fucking horrible.
Fuck that noise.
They all look like a bunch of hipsters,
And
They
I
look-
know
they
it's
look-
terrible.
and Scooby just looks like an anorexic puppy.
He doesn't even look like a Great Dane anymore.
Scooby just
This
looks
looks
not Scooby. Fucking Shaggy looks like a pothead straight up. Daphne, I don't know what the fuck. Just
no, I know
just
it's ridiculous.
it's like they tried to combine a Vegas prostitute and an Atlantic City prostitute and got
Oh
the
my
worst combo.
God.
And then Velma, I don't even know what kind of glass. They're supposed to be like modern Scooby-Doo. Why are her glasses so thick?
I don't know.
Because Val will be thick, fam.
And they just basically didn't change anything for Fred except making his knees
chin
very
bigger.
tiny, and he has crimson chin.
More
Here
chin,
comes
chin,
the
chinian.
Crimson Chin.
Interesting.
Is he a
Yeah.
ball chinian?
You want to show stats?
I already know what they look like.
Okay, so stats is
Yeah, it's very it's disappointing, like
it's
DiGiorno.
extremely disappointing. Everything modern when it comes to cartoons is disappointing.
That's pretty shit.
I know.
Except for the fact that Samurai Jack was supposed to make a comeback, I think.
Yes, I think it's still in the works.
Has anyone seen the new Powerpuff Girls? Like I heard that
No,
came
it's
back.
apparently terrible.
It is
Yeah.
horrendously terrible.
Yeah.
Because I used to like Powerpuff Girls.
I love the Powerpuff Girls.
even
and
though
I'm not ashamed to admit that.
even
Nah,
though
it was a good show.
even though I always had something against the way that everyone else had hands, but then only
They
the
just had the
Powerpuff
little
Girls
balls.
had
They just had
stubs.
nubs.
They had
They were
stubs.
they had
nub,
nubs.
nub arms.
I would get so annoyed at that. I'd be like, I love this show. It's like I love this show, but man, why did they like get born deformed? I understand that Chemical X was put in there and stuff like that, but Jesus, I would imagine that they would have fingers.
Nope.
Didn't
weren't so
Bubbles voice
lucky.
someone else? Didn't Bubbles actually voice Harley? You said.
Yes, Bubbles is voiced by
Yeah, that's
Tara
so
Strong.
that's nuts.
Tara Strong is like,
Everybody.
yeah, she's everywhere.
She wanted to give you a hug.
A little fire never hurt anyone. Speaking of fire, how the fuck have I not been invaded yet?
Yeah, it's actually
Fuck,
good.
you know what? I haven't even been thinking about that.
Are you sure online is on?
It's on.
It's on because we see the ghost
Yeah. You
Oh,
see the ghost, you
yeah.
see like stupid writings and all that.
torch.
Yep.
Yeah. But yeah, after I saw that picture on DeviantArt, I just like I feel like if I went back to the show Courage the Cowardly Dog, the only thing I'd be seeing I wouldn't mean to would just be that picture in my
Muriel
head.
being thick AF.
I just fuck. God damn it. God, why? I mean, kudos to the guy who drew it. You know, I have nothing against any kind of art anyone draws. You know, draw what you like. But damn.
But come on, don't ruin people's childhood.
Oh, go,
Oh,
go,
please.
go,
People do that all the fucking
go
time.
type in My Little Pony
I
in
know, and
DeviantArt.
I'm fucking tired
No.
of people. ruining-
No!
No.
Go type that in, and then you'll see some
I wouldn't-
real
I wouldn't
shit.
type in anything in DeviantArt. Fuck that.
The cool thing that I seen in DeviantArt that wasn't sexual was human-formed Sonic characters that were really cool designs, and Sonic looked like a badass. He looked like a cool kid, long blue hair and stuff like that. I was like, yo, this looks awesome. And then Knuckles looked like a fucking G. You don't want to screw with this guy. He had like brass knuckles on and everything. And he had like they all look like they're out of the 90s, obviously, because Sonic was created in the 90s, right?
No, the earliest. No, well,
I
the
don't
show or
know.
the game?
The game, like the very
game
first
came
game
first,
out
so-
That
in.
was the 80s.
That was the 80s.
Probably
he's on the
very,
net.
very late 80s.
Because it came, well, Sonic was on the NES.
No, he wasn't.
No, he was on the
It was
Sega Genesis.
Genesis, sorry.
Yeah, yeah, that was I think the
Sorry.
late
They had-
80s
They
or
were still
early
competitors
90s.
at that point.
And when I saw these pictures, they looked so cool. I was like, yeah, I would love to see a game where they were human Sonic characters. 'Cause
Fucking forgot about this son of a bitch.
he was giving you a nice gooey hug. But when I saw Amy as a human, I was like, whoa. I was like, dude, this is awesome. I want to see this now. I also want to see a good Sonic game.
You know, I think we're long overdue.
I think the last one that was good was, what, Generations? I heard that was a good game. A lot of people praise it.
I mean, it's definitely like the last good one, yes. But I still, you know, my heart's still set on Unleashed. It's
Really?
still like my favorite one. Yeah.
I know. See, I played Unleashed for a little bit and I couldn't get into it.
Well, I know because you didn't like the werehog bit.
Yeah, I thought it was a little silly, that gameplay, but I always say my favorite Sonic game will be Sonic Adventure 1 and 2.
Well, yeah, I mean like Unleashed is my favorite
Modern.
post Sonic Adventure
okay.
1 and 2.
Yeah, Sonic Adventure 2 was awesome because of the soundtrack.
We have to play
The
that.
soundtrack was absolutely amazing. It was great. I loved Escape from the City. That was awesome.
Mhm.
That was I like the whole aspect of like taking debris, riding it down a hill. That was cool. Even though I don't think that was in any way possible because
What the fuck's his name? Ted Poley? I think it's Ted Poley.
is he the one that did that song?
Yeah. Ted Poley and Tony Harnell was the one who did like the
I thought you were-
harmony backup.
I thought you were gonna say Tony Hawk. I was like, wait, what?
Yes, Tony Hawk. Yeah.
You know that man is still
Professional
kicking.
singer. I know.
Yeah.
That man is still kick flipping.
he's
That
still
man,
going.
The Birdman still goes.
I just recently liked him on Facebook because I didn't know he had like his own Facebook thing, and that man is still doing kick flips.
Yeah,
Oh,
no,
he's-
Tony Hawk's still going.
I'm just like kudos to him.
His
He's
entire
a,
backyard
Ooh.
is a skate park.
He's not called the Birdman for nothing.
I mean,
Yeah, he's a
damn.
legend.
The man's like I think 55, and he's still able to do all that. I was like,
No,
oof.
is he?
Yeah, he's in his 50s.
He's definitely in his 50s.
Yeah.
He is in
He's
his
fucking
50s.
graying. So
He's
definitely
graying
in
and he
his
got
50s.
wrinkles now that you can notice. Seeing a man with that many wrinkles doing all the shit that he does on those ramps, and then you see him just come on camera and be like, "What's up, dudes?" I'm just
Yeah,
like,
no, he's still the same chill kind of dude.
I'm just
Oh,
like, man,
shit.
what?
He's only 48.
I told you, I knew he wasn't 50.
Well, he's getting there. Then I was close,
I knew he wasn't 50.
but damn, the fact that he's still able to do, I was impressed. This man was going off the vertical ramps like, yo.
Yeah,
I was
Birdman's
like,
still,
God.
Yeah, he's still going.
I just
I-
wish his games were still going.
I actually remember.
No, you don't.
Well, I wish
Let
they
the
were
good
going
ones
good.
be.
I wish they were going good.
I know. Well, if the games were still good, then I would have missed them if they had ended at a point where they were still actually decent.
Tony Hawk there was like he was like the super most badass dude in the extreme sports like era of the 90s.
I fucking miss Underground.
1 and 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
2 for fucking Bam Margera though.
Hell yes.
But our timer's going off, so yeah.
Oh no.
Sorry.
All right.
Sorry, not sorry.
All right, so I guess we're gonna call it here, everybody. We will rejoin you next time for more Dark Souls.
You really do sound tired. I'm not fucking kidding.
I know.
See you guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Yeah. Oh God, what the fuck is that? Jesus Christ.